For your next comic, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to sit here and wait until his name comes to me, and it just came to me, so I didn't panic. Make some noise for Michael White.
So I just read that KFC is going to start making pizza with fried chicken crust. That's not a part of my set. I'm just really excited about that. And I wanted to share it with you. So last week was pretty exciting for my house. We had a free week of HBO. And my wife was really excited because there's all these cool movies we got to watch. I was really excited because HBO has really great documentaries. My favorite one, it's an 8-part documentary about an orphan that lives in this really dangerous society, and he's taken out of it for his safety. That orphan's name is Harry Potter. Now, I was excited. My daughter is 6. She's never seen Harry Potter. And my wife wasn't really sure about it because she said that Harry Potter has some really intense stuff, which is fair. But 2 weeks ago, we read the Easter story to my daughter. And compared to beating and nailing a man to a cross, Harry Potter's pretty low-key, for being honest. And my daughter loved it. Harry Potter, I mean, not the brutal torture and murder of Jesus. Some Jesus friends in the room. So, but yeah, she loved it. And we did all the online quizzes. I was really excited. She's a Gryffindor. I'm a Ravenclaw. Her Patronus is a rabbit. Mine's a cat. And my wife is annoyed by the entire situation. Because if there's anything that my wife hates more than being wrong, it's me being right and having fun at the same time. So, and it was fun. My daughter really liked it. And then the next day, we went to my mother-in-law's house. My daughter was like telling her about, she was like excited about Hogwarts and where to get your wand and like things and stuff. And my mother-in-law looks at my daughter, who's 6, and goes, well, you know that's pretend, right? Witches and wizards aren't real. I know. And then my daughter, like a champ, I swear to God, she looks at me, and I thought she was going to be like really like heartbroken. She just goes, Muggles, and then walked right out of the room. What a Gryffindor thing to do, wasn't it? That's awesome. My wife says I'm too old to be a Harry Potter fan. Half of this crowd would agree. But she says I should be more into sports. And I tell her I am into sports, and then she reminds me that Quidditch is not a real sport. But I should be more into sports. So I married into a very pro-sport family, my in-laws, and I know I watch sports like baseball, basket hoops, football. Like I watch all that stuff, and I know enough about it to like speak to it. So like people don't like know that I don't know. And then my in-laws found out last year. So this is what happened. We're watching football. And my in-law, like I'm with my brother-in-law and my father-in-law, and they like love football. They know everything. They know the teams, the players, the SAT scores of the mascot, which quarterback isn't circumcised. Like they know everything. And then over on this side of the couch is me, who's just happy to be there. And it's a really intense game. It's a really close game. We really need to get a first down, and we're tackled 2 inches from the first down marker. They're ticked off. They're talking about flags and holding and pretzels, I don't know. And I go with my consummate knowledge of the sport, and I quote, I know, the yellow line is right there, just push it over. Now here's the thing, that yellow line is just for us at home. The players can't see that yellow line. And I learned that day. I was never really into sports because all my coaches said I was bad at sports. The only thing I was even okay-ish at was wrestling. And I was tricked into that. And you may be wondering, how do you get tricked into wrestling? Well, if you're an overweight 12-year-old, your mom tells you you're going to Dairy Queen, and then you end up at wrestling. If you don't have kids, that's kind of like telling your dog you're going to the park, but instead, you go to wrestling. And the coach was like overly enthusiastic about it. And he was like, "Hey man, you joining the team?" My mom was like, "Yeah, he is. What do we need to do?" And I was kind of like approaching it like we're like in a process of a sale. We're like, you know what? We're just looking right now. Not really ready to make a commitment, but thanks. And then 10 minutes later, I'm sitting in a spandex onesie, wondering where my life went wrong. That was 23 years ago, and I never got that Dairy Queen. Thank you guys, this was fun.